And hey everyone! So welcome back to more Lunarswordsman Plays Pokemon Silver. So, yeah, last time, of course, yeah, we're actually at the Bellsprout Tower. So we're gonna go ahead and just take on this Bellsprout Tower. So we have Rocky now. Yeah, so we're gonna go in here. The music's kind of I really like the music in here. It's kind of got like a Japanese feel. Like there's certain parts of this game that has like a really interesting Japanese feel. Like this is very like it's kind of got a religious kind of spiritual kind of thing. Anyways, there's an old lady here. It's kind of interesting that So she says, a Bellsprout Tower over 100 feet tall. People say that it became the center of the pillar here. So apparently, yeah, there's a giant Bellsprout Tower, and it's centering over Violet City. It's kind of interesting. Like it's kind of like a kind of ritual kind of thing. Like yeah. We'll talk this one. See the pillars shaking? People are training upstairs. Yeah, they're basically like priests. So we'll get to them in a minute. So this is one of the priests officially. Sprout Tower was built long ago as a place for Pokemon training. So they train here. They all have Bellsprout routes, by the way. Only if you reach the top will you obtain an HM. So the HM you get here is Flash. Yeah, for those that are wondering. So yeah, actually I need to check my party really quick before we take on. So I have Rocky in front. So yeah. What I'm actually gonna do is put Rocky in front because most of these guys are gonna have Bellsprouts. Oh, also, yeah, there's gonna be random battles. I forgot to explain this. So, the tower also has random battles. So, I might want to actually train Rocky a little bit this way. Rocky, by the way, Onix has lots of defense. So, he only has Tackle and Screech. So, Screech lowers the opponent's defense by a lot. Rat is trying to lower my defense, but yeah, Rocky would be fine, honestly. Anyhow, so, yeah, I actually mentioned about Rocky last time, so for those that know it and don't know it, yeah, it was a popular film series back in the 1970s, and actually, yeah, it ran a long time. It's actually if you've ever seen the Karate Kid trilogy, it's by the same director. Or actually, I know the same composer does music for Rocky, but yeah, they're really classic film. By the way, so yeah, this is why I wanted to use Rocky, because he gets double the experience. So if you get trade Pokemon, you get double experience. So yeah, there's this priest. He's someone you can battle. Yeah, I actually want to battle him. So, however tired we battle, the tower will stand strong. Yeah, so they are definitely dedicated to their training. That's for sure. Yeah, they're sages, basically. Sage Nico wants to battle. Sage Nico sends out Bellsprout. So yeah, like I was saying, they all have Bellsprout, basically. Anyhow, so I actually kind of cut off last time since I'm actually battling these guys. Alright, yeah, so I mentioned about 4 kids for a while. And yeah, I messed up the joke. I was talking about Brock. And he said, like, they gave him this really funny, like, the part of the thing that actually made the 4 kids version of Pokemon so entertainable is that it's like the way it's translated. It's just like they throw in a lot of jokes. Like 4 kids is throwing a lot of jokes, and like there's a really funny scene. Like it's very popular. It's a meme basically, where they're eating onigiris or rice balls basically. Missy and Brock are eating onigiris. And so like Brock just out of nowhere just says, "These rice balls are great. Rice balls. Wait, no, sorry, no rice balls. These donuts are great. Donuts are my favorite." Then they eat the jellyfish donut, and it's just like he's not eating a donut. He's eating a rice ball. It's just so funny. Like there's stuff like that doesn't make sense. It's just funny. So yeah, there's that. Yeah, but I mean, yeah, even with all that, like, it's still like Pokemon, like, again, it was everywhere. It was like all over the place. Like I remember as a kid, I don't remember if I actually said this story or anything, but I remember as a kid, like, when Pokemon was really popular. I used to have a friend, well, I guess we were kind of like, I guess childhood friend, I guess. I don't know what happened. I actually don't know what happened now, since we kind of just, I think it was since middle school, it kind of just grew apart, so that just, things like that happen, like old friends, I just don't really relate to them anymore, or just things happen in life, so. Anyway, so yeah, I used to have this friend when we were like really little, and Pokemon was really popular, so. At the time, like, the games were really, like, insanely popular, so. I remember we went to this, it was our parents, I remember, I'll get to that in a minute, actually. I fought hard, but I'm too weak. Yeah, you better train, well, Sage Nico, I mean. Actually, what kind of name is Nico more of a, like, Russian kind of name, or, like, I always wondered what kind of name, I remember actually I used to have a classmate in elementary school, his name was Nico, but that's just a random story. Anyways, getting back to my actual story, actually, wait, another Sage. Oh, jeez. We stand guard in this tower. Here we express our gratitude to honor all Pokemon. So, yeah, they only have Bellsprouts, again. Except for when we get to the top, they're gonna be different a little bit, so. Sage Chow, I guess Chow Mein or something, is that kind of like an Asian kind of stereotype or something? So, since I'm actually going back, I don't want to use Rocky, you don't want to use Rocky against these Bellsprouts, only, you want to actually set him out for experience. You don't really want to have him stick around long enough for a vitamin, because obviously grass is gonna get rock. So, yeah. Anyways, yeah, so we went, right to this, we basically, it was me and the childhood friend and my sister. Our parents took us to this, like, really popular, because Pokemon, like, they had this, like, I don't remember exactly where it was, but they had, like, a tournament, I guess. Like everyone that had the games and, like, the cards and stuff like that, they had, like, different tournaments at this one place. I can't remember, but I remember, like, going there, and I just remember it being so, like, awesome. Like, I remember seeing, like, a, Pokemon Snap, like, arcade thing. Because Pokemon Snap was actually kind of new at the time, so it was, yeah, so they gave you this card, basically, like, when you went inside, like, it was this building, but, like, that's where they had, like, the tournaments, and, like, you, like, train Pokemon. It was only Pokemon Red, Blue, and Yellow, I think. Yellow was probably new at the time, I think, if I remember right, but, yeah. Anyhow, so, yeah, I remember playing Pokemon Snap in that place, and it was just kind of interesting, like, it was kind of cool, because I don't know if that game actually is very popular or anything. I don't know if it was really good at all, but, like, I remember it being kind of cool because you saw, like, aside from Pokemon Stadium, which was another, like, 3D Pokemon game, it's kind of, like, oh, they never, like, made an RPG at the time. Like they should have made, like, a Pokemon RPG, or, like, in 3D. Instead they had Pokemon Stadium, they had Pokemon Snap. Thank you. So we got more money to Mom. Yeah, so, as I was saying, so... actually, let me actually, before I get back to that story again, so... Yeah, there's X Defend, by the way, you can get that here. So there are random battles in here. If you come here at nighttime, you can get a Ghastly. So, if you want a Ghastly, you should definitely come here at night, so... I don't know if I'll be using... It would be great, actually, because Ghastly's great, but... unfortunately, it's not nighttime, it's like afternoon. Sway like the leaves in the wind. So, yeah, these guys have, like... All these sages have, like... haiku kind of, like, quotes, I guess. Oh, his name is Edmund. Sage Edmund wants to battle. I would all think they'd be... All these sages are kind of like Asians or something. They seem very Asian. I mean, Edmund doesn't really seem like an Asian name, I guess. It seems kind of like a normal name. I don't know. Like a non-Asian name. Anyhow. Anyway, yeah, so I always wondered, like... Yeah, why did they ever make an RPG? Like, I think they have one now, but I I don't think it's part of the main series. Like, they have a new Pokemon, which is like... Or they have a new Pokemon game that's like a spin-off, I think, but... Not that I played, I don't have a Switch or anything, but I know it's on the system. I've seen, like, little gameplay. But that aside, so yeah, Rocky's getting some levels here, so that's good. He has a lot of defense, that's why I like Onix, actually. It's good to just use him for a while, in the meantime. Actually, I'm gonna switch to Archimedes some more. He needs more experience. So yeah, this is what you want to do, just get some experience for your Pokemon, basically. And yeah, so... Yeah. Oh yeah, I mentioned about last time, yeah, so yeah, Pokemon Snap, it was just basically like, I don't know if anyone has played the game or remember it. It was on the N64. Oh, I got a critical clip. Good job, Archimedes. Best burn. Yeah, so I just remember, yeah, I just remember it was about like taking pictures of Pokemon. It was like, I think you were like, were you Bill or something? I don't remember. There was this character that like was a photographer in the anime. I don't remember his name, but he was like a photographer in the anime. He just took pictures, I guess, or something. I forget his name. But you're basically that character, and you just go around taking photos of Pokemon for Professor Oak. I don't remember. Actually, I have no idea if that game was actually fun or not, but I just remember it being like interesting, just seeing the Pokemon in 3D. It was kind of cool at the time. Weak. Yeah, you only have Bellsprouts. Like, get other Pokemon. I mean, I know this is Bellsprout Tower, but there are Ghastlies, and there are, like, Rattatas. I mean, I get why you love Bellsprout. I mean, Bellsprout is cool and all, but, like, you know, just have a little variety. Like me, I have Rocky, and I have some other Pokemon. I trade to find enlightenment in Pokemon. Well, okay, well, Pokemon, hope you find the enlightenment. I mean, just gotta... Anyways, Seijin, what's the battle? It sends out Bellsprout. Okay, again, more Bellsprouts. These sages and their Bellsprouts. I mean, they love Sprouts, I guess. I guess they go shop at Sprouts. Like, it's like their go-to place, I guess. Yeah. Anyways, last time oh yeah, right, I just remembered. So, again, I remembered actually, I talked about the Little Mermaid, right? Yeah, so I didn't grow up with it. I don't remember, did I actually talk about this story? I can't remember or not, but like, I remember a friend of my sister's. I was like really little, maybe 8 or 7, and her friend came over. She was like, again, like a classmate of ours, like in elementary school. We all hung out, they loved Pokemon and stuff. And yeah, so one day she brought over a anime version of The Little Mermaid. So I had never heard of it. So I mean, I've never. That's the first time I actually saw anything, or I never read the book by Hans Christian Andersen. I hear it's very religious, or religious undertone, but I'll get to that in a minute. So, beaten by a mere child. Yeah, I mean, I am pretty good? I don't know, I mean, I have different Pokemon, but get something else than Bellsprout. Seriously, like, Bellsprout isn't the best thing. I know it's Bellsprout Power, but please, I mean, come on. I mean, you can do better. I know you can. Anyway, so yeah. The Elder's HM lights. Even pitch black darkness. So, yeah, he's talking about Flash again, so... Yeah. Sage Neil. Okay, Neil, that's another normal name. It's kind of interesting. Are they, like... It's kind of interesting, are they Asian, or are they kind of, like, are they half, like, American, or... I'm wondering, like... Yeah, it's kind of interesting, the names they chose. I wonder what the names of Japanese are. I'm kind of curious. Actually, a funny thing, an interesting thing, because this game does have some, like, religious overtones. There's a lot of edits, actually. Because I hear, like, in the Japanese version of Pokemon games, there are some, like, religion, like, aspect. Like, they removed, like, I guess these guys are monks. I guess. Like, you can kind of see it, because it's kind of got, like, you can see it kind of you can kind of see them being kind of like like Shinto priests. Like, I don't know if anyone knows about, like, Shinto religion, Japanese religion. It's really fascinating, actually, just to read about, like, if no one has, like, ever, like, read, like, about Shinto and stuff. It's fascinating stuff, really, honestly. Like, I mean, I know, like, religion is not, like, there's a lot of, like, people that are very religious, and, like, they try to force their beliefs on other people, and I'll get again and again, because Monk is interrupting me. It is my head that is bright. Yeah, you don't have much hair on your head. I mean, monks have to shave their head. Anyhow, so, yeah, so, religion, so, Shinto, or darn it! Let me see how much you trust your Pokemon. Yeah, I trust my Pokemon pretty well. I mean, yeah, so far we're doing well. I mean, I have the belief. Sage Troy wants a battle. Wait, Troy? You mean, like, Troy from the, like, Greek mythology? Troy? The Vampire of Troy? Something like that. Anyways, that's off topic. So, getting back. So, yeah, Shinto religion. So, it's really interesting. Like basically, everyone, like, has a, I feel like everyone has, like, a mono, like, dualistic view, or, like, of the world, and, like, what they believe in, or, like, a spirituality to it. But, like, Japanese, like, they believe, like, the spirits, like, they have, like, a spiritual, like, view of, like, when someone dies, basically, they're, like, reincarnated as, like, an object, or, like, something of nature, and they're kind of like Kami. Like, Kami is God, and stuff like that. Basically, like, you have to, the idea is just to respect Kami, like, in their kind of faith. It's, like, kind of interesting. Like, a lot of people just think, oh, like, going to one place, but no, there's no how do I explain? There's no, like, I'll get to that. Anyway, so, yeah, there's no, like, darn, I'm trying to find the words, but, like, yeah, it's hard to find the words, sometimes you just surf around, yeah, but there's no, like, one belief. There's no, like, good or bad, like, I guess that's what I'm trying to say. There's no, like, good or bad, like, in humans, like, that's what they believe in, like, they feel like the spirits are the ones that cause mischief, or, like, depending on, like, yeah, good and mischief, and it's just based on the humans, like, on Earth, to, like, just to become the best humans that they can, like, to respect all life, and things like that. Just try to be a good person. And I really think in the end, it's not just about, like, oh, you're gonna be going to heaven or hell. It's not about that. Like, I feel like a lot of, like, religions are trying to, like, oh, that's what they're doing. Like, it's like there's these people on the streets. Like, I remember, like, just I'll get to that in a minute too. Yes, your trust is real. Yeah, I have good trust, I guess. Oh, hey, it's Wade. What does Wade want? Lunar, howdy. It's me, Wade. Is it nice out? They're holding a bug catching contest today at the park. Lunar, are you going to go? See you later. I mean, I'm not even there yet, Wade. How'd you even know about the bug catching contest? You're in, like, before Violet City. I mean, oh yeah, here's plot here, by the way. You are indeed skilled as a trainer. As promised, here's your HM. But let me say this. You should treat your Pokemon better. The way you battle is too far harsh. Pokemon are not tools of war. Huh. He claims to be the Elder, but he's weak. It stands to reason. I never lose the fools who babble about being nice at Pokemon. I only care about strong Pokemon that can win. I really couldn't care less about fleet Pokemon. Sasuke using the escape rope like a ninja. Yeah, so this is the Elder. Anyhow, so I'm gonna go. You can get this as an escape rope. So I'm gonna go ahead and leave. You know what? Let's go ahead and actually battle the Elder really quick. I think we're okay. Actually, yeah, I've been doing good. Let's go ahead and battle the Elder, and then I think I'm gonna go call it as soon as it's over, I guess. So good of you to come here. Bellsprout Tower is a place of training. People and Pokemon test their bonds to build a bright future together. I am the final test. Allow me to check the ties between your Pokemon and you. These are final tests, so yeah. Anyway, so yeah, as I was saying, yeah, there's like these, yeah, Sage Lee, yeah, that's Asian. Finally an Asian name. I mean, it's kind of just interesting that they have a balance of Asian, non-Asian names. It's kind of funny and kind of odd. Anyhow, so yeah, as I was saying, like there's these like people on the streets and like they always have these signs of like, oh, you're going out, something's gonna happen or whatever. What's it called? Whatever it's called, I don't care. But like, there's like some kind of like thing that's supposed to happen, or like the end of the world or whatever. That's whatever. But it's like they're just doing that to annoy people, and it's like people are just, they have lives, you know, and you don't have to force your beliefs on someone just because you believe one thing. You should be allowed to explore your own religion. Like, read up about it, and that's what's really interesting. Because religion can be interesting. It's not just one thing, you know. Yeah. So that's just my take on that. Anyways, so that's that. It's just kind of interesting that Pokemon just had a kind of like a religious kind of like, they kind of edited a lot of things. Like I know, like, yeah, you're not supposed to have that in like children's games. Yu-Gi-Oh, like they edit stuff. They edit their like actually, yeah, Yu-Gi-Oh has a lot of edits, even like for kids. Like they edit a lot of the card art and stuff. Like, yeah, like even like some of the light monsters, like the angel kind of monsters, like they remove the halos. Because for some reason, I guess, yeah, it's just a no-no, and just like for some reason. I don't know. I think that's... I don't know. I think censorship is kind of wrong. That's just my opinion. But yeah, everyone has a different opinion and stuff. So this is actually really easy because obviously, like, who can't really do anything? Like, you'll just want to use Screech. Like, if you level up your Onix even more, it will have Rock Throw. So that would actually make this battle much more easier, like, to handle. So, yeah. Anyways. I was mentioning that story about like the childhood friend, right? Yeah, it was about my sister's friend actually. So she brought over the Little Mermaid, and yeah, so I kind of mentioned like Hans Christian Andersen. He's the author of the original, like the book, the original story, which I actually never really read. I never read it. I hear it is very like hard to read at times because it's kind of religious, and it's not just that. I mean, there is religious overtones, but it's just, yeah, there is a moral, like, the moral is actually really, really harsh, but it is a good moral, but it's just, yeah, I've heard very, just hard to get through. But, yeah, anyways, there was an anime version, so I never grew up with the Disney version of Little Mermaid, which is everyone's favorite movie, so it's just kind of interesting, because I grew up with, like, other Disney films. Yeah, I never grew up with that one, so I grew up with the anime version. It was a 1970s version, and it was actually it's actually closer to the book. Like it's supposed to be like, ooh, couldn't put nice Archimedes. That was luck. The best verb in the world. My Archimedes. Anyway, so yeah, so it's actually, I just remember it being very dark. Like that version, the anime version, was actually very, very like. It's very sad. It's not happy. Like, it's not as optimistic as the Disney version. Because Disney is like, whenever you make adaptations, they always make it more like, I always give it a happy ending, which is good. Like, it's good to have that. But this one was more like, yeah, it was more realistic. It was more like, oh, this is objectively, yeah, this is how it's happening. they're not taking down the kids, so ah, excellent. So yeah, we got money again. We beat it safely. You and Pokemon should have no problem using this move. Take this Flash HM. Lunar received HM05. Lunar put HM05 in the cam pocket. Flash illuminates even the darkest of all places. But to use it at a bottle, you need the badge from Violet's gym. So yeah, that's how we need to beat the Violet gym leader, which is Falter. Anyways, I'm gonna go ahead and cut off here, and I'll exit. Actually, no. Let's go ahead and get this item. I need to get this right now. Let's get an escape rope. And yeah, so next time there is something I actually do want to do. I think I want to come there back at night because there is a Pokemon here I want. And yeah, so I'm just gonna end it right now here, and I hope you guys enjoyed this episode. I know I'm babbling again. So yeah, so I'm gonna end it here. Yeah, I know this is data, and yeah, so yeah, I hope you guys have a wonderful day, and yeah, take care. Till the next episode.